makes the heir have at least 15 years of age. Hello and welcome to the Bob Plays What Is To Be Our... Boop. Take that von Habsburgs. Speedrun attempt. Starting as Austria. Own all of the Austria region. Starting as Hungary, own all of the Austria region. So, this stuff, but you don't have to own the bit of Austria that's over there. Ready, steady, cook. Get rid of the horsies. See if you've rivaled me. You have rivaled me today. Supremacy of the Crown, right of council. That one. Religious diplomats. The happiness one. And you know what? We're going to go with the convert everything. Land of commerce, the happiness one. We throw away the starting general because it prevents the first event in the event chain. Okay, that's all good. We make sure to get your marriage. We start sucking up to France. And who else hates you? Provence rivals Austria? That is ambitious, Provence, but okay. Who else hates you? The Ottomans. The Ottomans hate me, though, so that's never happening. Bohemia hates me as well. The Pope seems like the most reasonable. Grab that starting leader. Buff up towards our force limit. Part of this is that because he's rivaled me this time, I have to build up to force limit. So we hate Poland back. Serbia is fine. I kind of want to just leave that open and do the Austrians at the last moment. Provence is hiding behind France and giving Austria the bird. The ruling dynasty is no dynasty. Oh wait, he got this already? Okay. Well then I should be able to do this, shouldn't I? All of the following must be true. Poland is a rival. He rivals me. Oh, he's got one too many units. Fair enough, I'll build 2 more units then. One more of that. I need the extra money. There we go. Now, if you could choose to become my little bitch rather than Poland's, that would be fantastic. Convert to Catholic is okay. We'll do that next. We're making enough cash that we could have advisors. Stab cost man makes a lot of sense. That way we can stab up once the Regency is over. We got about 3 years before we need to have our Regency end. He may go friendly. Thank you. I'm willing to go friendly. The surrender of Maine either hasn't happened. We don't marry him, though. We do offer him military access. We check out if you can do the same. You haven't actually gone friendly, but we can ally you anyway. Offer both of them access. Very good. Don't marry you either. Suck up to the Pope, tick. Suck up to France, tick. And then one more. No, we're not marrying you. Get over it. I want a Habsburg baby. Then and only then will we marry you. Last bit of dev pushing there. Looks like we make one more. Lowering that fort should be fine. If we see him declare on Teutons, we could lower that one. Lowering that one should also be fine. Okay. Are you going to go friendly also? I'm friendly to you. Ah, you don't like Provence. Well, sucks to be me. At least I still get more Pope points out of this. No, I'm not losing the prestige. I'm losing the prestige there. Consolation Pope points. And very good. Now we promised we'd do a certain province, so let's keep our promise. Turn it off over here. Come on, interregnum, end. Gain some Pope points. Okay, these guys are almost fully raised. Whereupon we can convert them over to currying. Is England at war with someone? We're so unlikely. It's so very likely that the surrender of Maine should have already happened. Curry. There's a new Pope. The Pope is the new Pope. And then Provence. And then there's no more to do with you, so instead we pick someone who hates Austria. Try and suck up to them. Venice, you aren't a rival for France. Don't kid yourself. Nope. We're gonna have to fight them. Just in case they somehow lose. Very good. Do a little bit more. One more, and then we'll be adequately rich. Can I please have the end to my interregnum before the, before 1450? Apparently not. I am hungry for an heir. Badum-bum-ch. This is really bad, because now the mean time to happen on the follow-up event, the one that we're trying to dodge, is 1 month. So we have basically 0 time between when our interregnum ends and when we need to get our baby now. Okay, I've got enough favors with you. Work to keep this guy happy. Then we should work to get Croatia happy. Apparently we're doing that even once more. And we swear we're off the drug. We're off the deving. We're off the deving the banditry in Upper Hungary. Gain 25 devastation or gain monthly devastation. Sure, monthly devastation. We're off the drug that is dev pushing our gold mine any further. We promise. Still interregnum. Okay, at this rate it's going to be, hey Salah, 57 before we... It's going to be 57 before we... we'll void the event on the other side of the event. It's It's ridiculous. Good. Income is acceptable again. We've got enough favors with you. We should instead improve with Croatia. Yeah, but we're not trying for that, Salah. We're trying for something very specifically... No, other. We want the interregnum to end, get Habsburg, get a baby, prevent the event for triggering. Because we didn't do the first event, the interregnum doesn't currently have Ladislaus, and if we get a baby before the follow-up event, then that event is ineligible to occur anymore. We've just had terrible luck this specific attempt at having the interregnum end. Normally it's like 4 or 5 years. At worst, but we're up to what? 7 now? It's like the interregnum doesn't want to give up power. Free stab is lovely. It's still Ladislaus. Yeah, if he dies, then you can avoid it. That's true. You can avoid it in the first event if Ladislaus dies before the first event. No, not necessarily, Salah. If he makes it to the throne, and you didn't pick the first event, and you got rid of the interregnum, stop. So this time we're going to test this one. So, like, this will avoid it. Because we have an heir, and the heir is less than 15, the follow-up event can't target us. So he cannot, like, it would have already occurred. It's got a 1-month mean time to happen. The event would have already occurred. Okay, now we're allowed to go to war. You're tasty food now, instead of something that we're avoiding. Come back from there. Declare him tasty. Very good. Now this is happening. No, France has declared the Reconquest. And then that one. Ah, we should have taken... Before we spawned our baby, we should have demarried Austria. Because now he's not going to give this up for 20 years. Now, I'm firmly of the belief that there should be, in the same way that there's a give up claims on nation, there should be a give up claim to throne option. You're being guaranteed by the Ottomans, but this guy isn't. So I'll use you as the way of eating up here. The army of Ulslaslo von Habsburg. No. I'd rather the mill points, thank you. Yeah, they made it last a stupidly long amount of time. Stupidly long. Ah, we're screwed. Well, I can throw away our existing heir once we hit 47. And then we can try and get a Habsburg baby like normal. That could work. GG. Num 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 num. Okay, and then that lets us get our claims on over here. Very good. Come back to Pest. And rest. So we have proved that the generate air button works for avoiding this, if nothing else. I think I want to claim on the bit of you that is Stria. Re-raise with Popey Boy. He's forgotten how much he's supposed to love me. And we can annex you in not very long. That's an unintended side effect. As often as not, Salah, you'd probably get an heir that's close enough to the 15-year-old age that you would still be eligible for the event for a couple of months, and then you would, then it would trigger because it has such a low mean time to happen. Because it has a 1 month mean time to happen, it's, you know, you only need it to be allowable for 2 months and you're basically guaranteed to get it. And I don't know that I would call it dodging mechanics. It's dodging... It's dodging their stupid railroaded events. Because you can completely legitimately, without killing off Janos, get the interregnum to end before either of the first two events occurs. And if that happens, why should an event pop up that says, get a new king, when you've already got one? They didn't code those events well at all. And it makes me grumpy. Grumpy. Yoink. Split. Kill. Back them up. Then come back here. Yes. Although actually it's almost time to attack him. France, would you please end your war? That would be very much appreciated. Pretty please? I'd rather lose the manpower. Full state, full core. Pause at the start of the month and drive down autonomy, because the rebels are about to occur anyway. And I might as well get low autonomy out of them existing. Hey all, Q-Swan. Cheers. We intend to. France says I'm busy. Provence says I love him now. You were rivaled mere hours ago. Nah, not rival to Austria anymore. Friendly with 16. That is bullshit. You, the player, can't do that. You, the player, have to have 50. 50 opinion in order to set someone as friendly. The AI should play by the same rules. Oh, the Ottomans have stopped guaranteeing. So who hates you now? Venice? Well, Venice have too many relations. Who else hates you now? The Ottomans, but the Ottomans hate me, so that's a no-go. Yep, Ottomans revoked their guarantee. I want whatever that is. Go. Crush you instantly. Oh, okay. Bring some back up there. You go get that. You go get that. Fine. Oh my god. Come on! Grrr. Now he's got a unit again. Well, he'll probably hop out now anyway. One more month and this guy hops out as well. Okay, one more month and this guy hops out as well. And now he's more enthusiastic, not less. Okay, like 4 more months and then he hops out. You're about to give me all your money and to be the right religion as well. Thank you. Do some culture conversion. I don't know where it was. Sure thing. Victory. And you go back to training. No, not quite. Some of you go back to training. There. Grab a siege pip. Merge. Milan, how would you like to be my friend? You hate Austria. Claim 1. Well, at least a second gold mine is secured. We'll be rich. Rich, I tells ya. The Hungarian succession. Get past... Oh, yes, I can throw away my, not Habsburg baby. Now that we're past 47, we have officially secured the dynasty in terms of the event chain. I apparently need to go help him with 1 unit in case he suffers an attrition tick. Otherwise, these should be training. So we full annex and then we spit out. Right. No more secondary claims there. We will want claims on you. He starts hitting us with his uncon surrender. Yep, there we go. Chomp. I have no intention of keeping that fort. I have no intention of keeping that fort. I'm not actually interested in spitting him out because it would mean giving him back that. I've changed my mind. Merge back together. Train, yes. I will buy that prestige. Okay, we got France on board. He still says no. But we could lower their opinion enough that they would say yes. Okay, and then we curry favors and thing with you. And then you will help us eat up part 1 of Austria. Is the theory. Yeah, but Poland hates me, sadly. Can get lucky and they like you, but hate Austria. No such luck today. One more claim here would be nice. We can get rid of you. Quit training. You've got to be ready to fight these. Yeah. Oh well, never mind. Exactly. Oh, they're on my gold mine. Get off. I need my glorious gold mine. Fort defense, guys, is alright. Back here and back to training. Good thing we got a second gold mine. For when rebels occupy the first gold mine. They can only occupy 1 gold mine at a time. When are these truces up? Bosnia, end of next year. Those are just a little bit likely to occur. 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%, 20%. Overextension, intolerance, separatists, religious culture, non-accepted culture. So we basically have to go accept Serbian is the answer there. As soon as is reasonable. I'm going to assume they're going to occur there. And if they occur there instead, then they should move on to the fort. We control Serbia. Gain claims on a bunch of stuff. Gain defensiveness. Gain hostile movement speed down. We did move to the right location. They gave me free claims on all of this, so I no longer need to be doing that. Instead, we can curry favors there. I'm betting never because of France. France is too big an ally. As long as France are willing to honor, I can't see the Ottomans dowing me. They'll go after Albania, Canada. Well, actually, they've done a pretty good job of eating up everyone that isn't Albania so far. Train. It's time to hire the first of these. If we have any of this saved up, we should use it, because it's just going to go away anyway. Ooh! Ooh, it looks like they've fixed this. That it doesn't count 0 stacks to, 0 stacks don't count as fully drilling armies anymore. Well, that's sneaky. Do I want... yes, I want that, baby. Come on over here. Full state, full core. And that gold mine is getting its autonomy lowered. You want to bet, yeah? I know I could declare the war right now, but I'm actually going to wait until we get this up. Pay that down and then do it. Can we go do this? Yes. Although that also means I need to stop training. Other than this, what would we like? We'd like the Pope to want to be my friend. Slash to give me as many Pope points as is possible. Oh, come on, you didn't ally the Pope. Well, I guess we gotta go beat up the Pope then. At least you and Württemberg make sense. Allying the Pope. He allied the Pope just to spite me? Maybe. So we're waiting for this. Please don't tire yourself out too much. Is it flavor? No. You tend to either want the economic one for infinite money, unless you've already got infinite money, or you want the military one for the war score cost reduction and the siege speed. Those are the two you usually want. This gives war score cost reduction, so you can take more land. And siege ability, which is siege speed. Also movement speed. And this one gives goods produced and autonomy in territories and gov cap. So money, money, and the ability to have more cores, which is more manpower and money. This one is pretty useless. Oh, look, I get extra efficiency on blockades. No one gives a crap. Oh, time to split this up. No, you don't get access. Nearly there. Next month we get to click this, and then we get to hire the mercs and beat up Bosnia. That's worth waiting for. We basically waited 2 years for an extra 7,000 men. France is busy. Please do if it makes you happy. Don't worry, I'm here as a friend. Yeah. He runs as far away as is humanly possible. Let's go make sure to border him. Provence, you owe me enough favors. Come help. And then I can handle this one all by myself. So if all goes extremely well, we could even feed Provence some land here. Get the mercs on that siege, otherwise step off. Okay, one of these can auto-do our allies. We shouldn't be doing nothing. Feels like deja vu. Bloody Burgundy. And it was going so well, having him as an ally, for such a long time, and then, oh, France has detected you're the tiniest bit overextended in terms of your military sort of duties. Start choo-chooing our way across to Rome. If he gets that fort down and we occupy everything except Rome, I'm sure he'll want out. Gain claims on these bits. He doesn't hate Bohemia though, so he wouldn't refuse to honor. The Pope correctly believes that he's under threat, but he started hiring the new units too late. So I'm willing to let you out if you give my guy his stuff. I want these. I want that. So from you, I want you to give that to Provence. I'm surprised he won't say yes. What about now? Fine, I'll just take the war reps. No to the war reps. That is hard to believe. Grab the new unit type. Flip over to the new unit type. You will say yes to anything once Rome falls. Or once he has 0 army. That would help too. Oh, come on, he had no morale. Bullshit. Thank you. Now he says yes. But now I want your money as well. And your trade power. It is not. Stack wiping is... Stop it with the frigging cancelling access. Oh, I detect you want to walk this way. Cancels all the accesses they've asked for in that direction. I long for the days where there was the patch where they bought the access and then they kept it till the end of the war. The end. None of this hokey pokey withdraws the access in a way that you, the player, can't. Because they can end access in situations where you, the player, can't. If you have troops in a third party, they can end their access in that third party. You can't do that as a human. As a player, it says, you can't do that while the enemy has troops in there. And I am a strong advocate for the AI should be playing by the same rules. Gains permanent claims. Sure. Trigger some extra rebels in Bohemia. Why not? Oh, they can, Salar. They can. They'll black flag you. They shouldn't be able to, but they can. Just like they can delete units when they shouldn't be able to, because they're bordering enemy units. The AI, as another example, can always delete units. So, like, say you've island trapped them on Corfu, and you have a single 1k stack here, and they're island trapped. They are not supposed to be able to delete the units because there's an enemy next door, but the AI can. If the AI wants to delete their units, absolutely nothing can stop them. I can see how it could have been exploited occasionally. If you have two islands, you could put a big stack here and then attack them, they'd run away, you'd get war score from battles. They'd run here. Then you go fight them here after they've recovered some morale, and they'd run away here, and you just keep farming morale from battles. So there is maybe something to be said for letting the AI delete stuff, but they should play by the same rules as the human. And the same with rebels. It works with rebels too. So if the rebels start walking towards you, you can't just delete your army that you were sort of assembling to beat the rebels. Okay, come back home. And look, we have boats now, so we can go make the merchants extra happy by saying, The boats are yours. Do with the boats whatever you like. Convert religion over here. Sure, that will be our next one. You can do that, and then he can come here. Become trade. One of them is already doing our allies. Trust, trust, trust down our friends. Once more with each of those. Maybe suck back up to the Pope to make up for the fact that we were at war. And then like twice more with him. Merge, train, tick, gobble these up. Done. Full core. I was assuming that would trigger more of our mission tree, but apparently not. Bohemia again. That's a fort that I think I can live with. This one, not so much. I need to full state the stuff we absorbed from Croatia, but I can't yet because we're still coring some. And then one more trust here. You're just losing 100k of men every couple of years in Africa. I try to do a little bit less losses than that. I'm not a micro machine. I'm often quite lazy with micro, really. Split. You go there. You go back them up. Continue training. I said continue training. Ooh, that Castile alliance is no fun. That Castile alliance is no fun at all. As long as he doesn't own Aragon yet. Ha! He lost to Granada. You suck, Castile. That kind of means I need to move quicker rather than slower, though, because every day we wait is a chance for him to get the Iberian wedding. No. No. Do I want missionary strength down? Absolutely not. Gain the devastation. I refuse your missionary strength down. France says we are in debt. Provence says we are friendly. And he still says, I've got my CB, but it runs out next year. And we've still married enough to him. He might die and have no baby, in which case we could try straight for the PU. Good, we were ready for that. Do 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 do. We were ready for that. Next rebel type is Bosnia. Check in here. And there may be ones that say, has a province. I've never had it refuse when it wasn't just like, I have some island in the middle of nowhere that has rebels that I just wasn't paying attention to. Or like, you've annexed a subject and that subject has a random province in the coast of Africa that you weren't paying attention to. That means your court and country didn't end for an extra 20 years. That was a painful day. Court and country seems to have been lasting an awfully long time. Stupid Norwegian peasant rebels in the middle of Africa. As if it doesn't end on the first. What a joke. What were those... What were they even doing in Africa? Having rebellions, apparently, is what they were doing in Africa. Having rebellions. There we go. So the Bosnians are going to want to rise up again, but that is the cost of taxing them appropriately. I want the bonus cultures here, because we are totally a cultural hodgepodge. Look at all these cultures that we have. So we need to accept Croatian, Bosnian, and Serbian. That's in our culture group, so we don't care about that. Serbian we do. And apparently there's more Croatian than Bosnian, so we do Croatian instead. It's a big help. Number of conversion speeds will raise. We won't get the unaccepted culture penalties. He wants some ducats. Okay. How about now? France is still in debt. For want of anything else, we will raise with Venice under the hope that maybe we can... Oh, he wants money? Yes, that helps him pay off his debt. Under the hope that it will help him potentially realize he should be my friend and help me against Austria. The other option is, of course, going like sell, paying off France's debt ourselves. Why are you at war with a great horde? Because you attacked Theodoro and they're a minion of Crimea? Yes. Why did you attack Theodoro? Because of Kandar. Okay. We need to get ready for the Herzegovinians. He's stopped being an idiot. He has no legal heir. We have a claim throne button. Austria, France, I'm willing to pay off your debt. Here, bro. Here, bro. Have my money. Have all my money. There you go, friend. Austria? Your throne is mine. Yes, yes, we need to do the button that makes you want to join. So, reduce opinion of Austria. Our opinion of Austria is too good. So I send an insult. A super insult. No, just a normal insult. Now I can lower this, right? Okay, we rival Austria. Now I don't like him enough. Reduce opinion. What? I like him over... I don't believe that. Over 100 when we're rivaled? That's bullshit. No, you don't keep the CB even if the marriage is broken. There we go. It took until the end of the month to realise. Reduce opinion. Austria, do. Provence needs 1 month to realise that he wants to join. Come on, you don't like him enough now. Thank you. Come and help out against here. This is my throne. This is my throne. Yeah, they won't break the marriage. Unless they hate you back, they won't break the marriage. Even if you rival them. Smush. Smush. Halt. Needs a leader. Even burn it down, maybe. Why is Brittany in this? You're also friends with Austria. Fair enough. He's dealing with all my rebels because he's such a nice enemy. Oh yeah, I thoroughly expect we're going to lose a lot of money. He wants to give me 35 free ducats. I accept. Send 2 of you to go get the rest of the Pope. I'd prefer you go this way if you could. My navy gets destroyed. Just sit in and around Vienna. That might be enough to get you out. And if France wants that, he can have it. Means that Brittany doesn't have a fort next time. Yeah, okay, no. Head back to there. Is that enough to get Popey Boy out? Almost. Whew. There's Popey Boy, gone. Come on. Let me select my boats. I don't want the noodle fight to continue. Palatinate, welcome to not being in the war either. Not quite. Time to spend down any saved up this that we have. Nah, we don't have enough. Ow. Consolidate you. You have got some reinforcements left. Fortunately, they got Vienna back. Nah, rip those. It would really help if someone else would get out. You? Nope. Well, it's time for some loans then, I guess. Burgers are going to find ourselves in their debt. Please just finish that siege. Okay, and we've hit Tech 7. We've hit Tech 7 before him, so now we actually have an important tactics difference. Do we go for these as well? Why not? Gain the stab. Step off. Gonna have to save that. Now Castile will probably hop out. Really close. Come on. Start sieging something else. Done. Here, and then target that, and then target this. Good. We need Vienna. That's not what I intended. Well, rip that merc stack. And those ones. Oh! Brandenburg is willing to go away. So is the Palatinate. Very nearly. We'll rebuild some normal inf. And you know what? If we can hire... We can't hire units from Novgorod. They just get shown for no reason. Sure, gain some noble loyalty. More mercenaries can be bought at the nearest inn. I'm kind of waiting for that last guy. Okay, Constance, good day. Goodbye to you. Very good, he knocked them off my siege. One of you go ally ensure Vienna. Recover our army size. Yeah, it's a bit embarrassing that we're getting that mission. He doesn't have Tech 7. But France is not reinforcing that. There we go. Oh, and he was squished. Now he's got 2 troops left. The poor guy. Check the rebels? I doubt it. Ages away. Was that Milan? No, that was Provence. Provence has abandoned us. You go fix those two. France is getting borderline. We really need that to fall. Come on, 35. Ooh. Come on, Milan, you've got my back. When no one else does. No, he doesn't. He doesn't. Generate some cash. I need those now. Like, this very instant now, not after those infantry build now. Okay. That should be fine. $49, $49, $49. Thank you. You go rescue that. You carpet siege this. Excellent. That, then there. Nah, we're good from here. Crush. Beautiful. Get that, then you come kill this. You go get Inatal so that he has no money. Venice, I would like access so that I can also get Gortz and Trieste. My fleet is dead. Rip. Nope. Nope. They've changed this. Didn't this used to be gain 50% stability in one thing? Well, I'm going to ignore you. Not stability. Gain 50% autonomy. Very good. Are you willing to give in yet? That's probably a yes now. Okay, who hates us for it? Pretty much everyone. And it's the right month to do this because it's December. Plus cash. as much as he'll give us. Flip our merchants over to here. And here. Love mode. Love mode. Love mode. The rest of this doesn't so much matter. Okay, now I need some emergency friends to prevent the coalition from triggering. Who else is willing to be an emergency friend? Actually, a lot of these people fall out at the end of the year, which is a bit convenient. This guy, this guy, this guy. Anyway, emergency friends. Naples isn't terrible. Saxony is okay. He's less good when the Ottomans are killing him. And I don't particularly want to get in the way of... Florence is big enough that I think he'll be a reasonable deterrent to this guy. So yes, I'm willing to do this. Okay, who else? Colne? Colne is reasonable. They aren't tiny. There. There are emergency alliances. We need to start making this guy love us. Pope, help me get rid of my AE. Is the last update good? I really liked the Africa one in terms of music and stuff. Some of the mission trees were a bit meh. And a bit pay to win. But, I certainly liked it on the whole. New music, like, you could convince me to pay $5 for a new music DLC that just adds like half a dozen songs, really. Oh, thank you. These need to come back home. Thank you, chat. Let's get off of where the Fraticelli heretics want to kill us. Kill the Wallachians, and then come to the Fraticellians. First idea group. Doubtlessly it should be something that helps us get rid of our AE and annex our minion, so that one. Actually, don't train because we want to be ready for the Fraticellis. You trigger, we fight you, and then I can get rid of the mercs. Having done their job. There's a little bitty bit of a coalition, but I feel pretty safe. We are losing a lot of money at the moment, but a lot of that is that this modifies goods produced. So at the moment, we're generating a lot less gold because our goods produced is down 30%. So every tick is going to fix that more and more towards where it should be. In the meantime, allies. Yeah, they've changed the order of these. I'm sure that one used to be in the middle. No one joined? Some did. And it looks like, aside from the very closest Bavarians, the rest can't join now. Yeah, we've had 2 years, so we're pretty safe. I could look at maybe abandoning my extra alliances. But let's keep them until the coalition goes away entirely, and until I've recovered my manpower and recovered our army size. Oh, there we go. Someone else is... He's decided to join in. But the big important one was Bohemia, I think. If Bohemia had have joined when they could, it would have encouraged the rest to. Focus dip? Yeah, we could focus dip. There's no making him any happier, and he's decided he's my rival now. France, you can owe me some soldiers, you can owe me some ducats. The poor Pope has been rather destroyed. We do need to eat this. I hate you, and I want Austria to fabricate on you. We need, like... The end of this year, we're fine. In fact, I'm willing to throw a gift at you. But I won't be able to because I've got loans. So as long as we survive to the end of this year, we're safe. Don't jinx it. It's only been 2 years, Galgamus. Admittedly, we're old. We are quite old. There we go, and we're safe. So we can curry. And now we've just got to wait the 50 years, annex Austria, and eat Trent, and we're done. I suppose we also need to eat Silly. Who became the new emperor? Apparently I'm going to be the new emperor. No. Someone is voting for me, though. All seems fine. Yes, Colm likes me because I allied him as part of our not get coalition defense plan. It doesn't look like I need this fort or this fort turned on at the moment. There are no Wallachian rebels, so that one can go as well. Austria really dislikes being in a PU. What do you mean? They're just a little grumpy, and a lot of that is that I'm not at my full army size again yet. If we could convince Castile to be our friend, that would be great. Yeah, I could abdicate, probably. I'm probably old enough. You really want me to get those extra monarch points. Alright. Yes, I remarry you. Yes, I remarry you. You need to go fix them. Or them first, because they're not in the cover of a fort. Very good, and then back to Pest. Done. But, honestly, we can actually probably just stop paying for this at the moment. How much is our force limit, and what's 75% of it? It would be like 34? Approximately 34. Alright, I think we're good to start abandoning these people, right? The coalition's dissolving. True. They would dissolve if I improved here. And especially if I trade you in instead of these guys. No, it doesn't matter what dynasty we are. It is called Take That von Habsburgs, but you don't have to be Habsburg. I think they expect you to be Hunyadi, but who knows? Trust down France a bit. Trust down Provence a bit. And then abandon Culm. Well, I think it's the most efficient way of eating all of Austria in one war. It's not the most efficient in terms of we have to wait 50 years before we can annex him, but compared to having to fight 3 or 4 wars, you know, it would be one to get a bit of Styria and something here. Next one would be most of Styria and another little bit. Then it would be this bit of Tyrol probably, and the last little bit. I honestly think that the 3 wars would probably take longer because of the micro. Like, I only have to micro one war this way. And 3 wars in terms of truces, compared to 50 years, is... Let's say that you absolutely perfectly truce reduce. You're saving, what, 35 years? At best. At absolute best. Realistically, you're probably going to take 2 years to get him out each time. So... You're probably only saving 30 in-game years at best, would be my estimate. Oh, I already have the full trust of Provence. That's nice to know. So... He's hopped out, so I'm willing to start abandoning these other people. Or do I try and become the Emperor as well? Like, I could abandon Naples and start trying to become the Emperor just for lols. I don't need military access. Yeah, I think we get rid of Milan. But not until I can get rid of the marriage with Naples. So until then, we work on getting the other minions to vote for me. One more and that completes our mission. Yep. Get a free general. Access, marriage. And then come back. Trier doesn't like Cologne. You don't hate Cologne. Welcome to maybe being my friend. I need money at the moment. I'm not getting increased tech cost until my death. Holy! +3... Lose 3 stab. What kind of event is this? Lose 3 stab? I don't care, I'm still not doing it. No. Yeah, but I'm young, and I'm not taking tech cost until my death while I'm young. Stabbing up would be cheaper. 25% tech cost? No. I definitely will be saving total points doing that. If I was old and could abdicate, sure. But 25% tech cost is too high a price to pay. There we get rid of our too many mill points problem. And I guess we stop training because we're poor again. There we go, there's a nice event. Gain some admin. Give them like 2 months and we can yoink. Make silly my subject? Who is Hess's friends anyway? Too many people. Pay back our loans is fine. I need some money again, bro. No, I'm not giving you the money I just stole from France. We could look at upgrading this one as well now. We did that one. There. And then that one should definitely be the next one that we convert. Convert it first. No. We'll be fine. Serbian's an accepted culture. Now, do I click this? Yeah, I'm inclined to say yes. Let's get rid of our loans. I hate having them. They make me feel dirty. It makes me feel dirty inside. I could move my capital as well? No. And what territories? What territories, Galgamus? Okay, we swore we'd do this one. You just go down to only states where you have gold. Oh my god. No, thank you. No. That means we need morale again, though. Okay, then you back them up. Beautiful. I'm okay losing some of those forts maintenances. Not all of them. 7 relations. No, we're trying to, get his trust back after claiming his throne, declaring war for his throne, so that he isn't so grumpy about it. Re-raise with the Pope so that he gives us more Pope points. We're still only at 1. Unfortunately, it seems like Saxony really, really, really likes Brunswick. I'm willing to hate the Ottomans now. Go back to doing our friends. It's been a while. Do I fight a whole bunch of peasants to make my burghers happy? I guess so. Ugh, of course they occur on the gold mine. Grrr. Ragusa got eaten up somewhere along the way. France wants me to help against England and Portugal and Flanders and Utrecht. Absolutely yes. In the sense that I do nothing and stay at home. That's not friendly. That's potentially quite unfriendly. Go away. Yeah, good. Back to training. Continue with the mass conversions. Are you seriously going to come into my land? Ooh, and you've fabricated on Trent like I wanted. He is going to come. Fine. Idiot. Flanders suicides into my army. No, they're coming for my low morale armies. Very good. And now the gold mine produces full value. We might even be able to actually pay those off just before their debt comes due. Yes, low morale armies are their favorite target. Well, actually it's probably like ungarrisoned forts, then low morale armies. But gold mines are definitely third on the list. Okay, I've improved with them all pretty much as it's possible to. And I'm still only getting the one vote. That one is kind of close. They need me to have some more legitimacy and prestige. I am open to converting my tax money into prestige. There we go, I got 2 votes now. Hess still has 3 though. So I need to steal you, or you. The most reasonable one is this one. Welcome to being my friend. I guess we're abandoning Milan a bit earlier than I said we would. I could get some dip rep from the Pope. I'd probably prefer prestige from the Pope though, because that's a bit more permanent than the dip rep. But you don't like something? What don't you like? I could... There's no sense in not proclaiming guarantees on you if I'm allied to you. It's just 10 more relations. A little more prestige and legitimacy and he'd be a super happy boy. In fact, I can get 8 via just clicking the button for legitimacy, so let's do that. Rarely do I use that button, but we will use it in this case, because I think that makes my legitimacy go up to the full value. Slightly not enough. Still not enough? Really? Well, I could get us into war with Hesse. So, about that, Tyrol that I want. Sorry, Trent. Yeah, he's old enough that that's worth doing. Ah, that sucks. Do you owe me enough favors? Absolutely not. Do I think I could get the war done in time before France turned on us? That's quite possible. But you know what? We'll do Silly instead. Oh, they want to be a vassal now. They didn't want to be a vassal before. Yep. He can be killed the other way. We'll do Silly instead. Silly isn't allied to France, and it lets us still call everyone in against Saxony. should probably do influence next. So that I can annex him for minus 25% cost. Because he is in the Austria region as well. Right? No, you're in something called Carionia. But it's the Austria slightly bigger region. Yeah. Okay, goodbye last loan. Mission completes. Estates are happy. New mission. Convert something is a fine mission. We're doing that anyway. Sure, we'll do that next. Call back so we got something to deal with. Okay, people, you owe me. Help me beat up not quite Hesse. And now that they're at war, they should be happy to not vote for him. No. How does that make you vote for him more? You're at war. Emperor defended someone bonus is what I bet I'll see. Yeah. Grr. Well, maybe we can make him lose some land to Colin in this. You go ally ensure over there. Denied. Okay, yes, your turn to get out. Thank you. Money. Done. Good day, sir. Okay, next. Save our friend. Good, we saved our friend. Oh, Poland's also going nom 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 nom. And what did the Emperor say? The Emperor said yes. Ow. Yeah, because that's where I told you to retreat to. You aren't allowed to be allied to Hesse. Good day, sir. Run away before they crush us. And then try to get that again. Hello, institution. Hello, tech, tech, tech. Well, that's awkward. Fine. Remarry. Make them happy. Ow. Ow. Give that to Colm. How are you involved in this? How are you even involved in this, bro? Go away. France's war is against England. He wants Calais. That's what the whole war is about. If this could ever succeed... 28, 28, 28, 28, 28, 28... Yeah, but England don't have troops here, so why would I care? If England had troops on the mainland, I might care about piecing them out. But they don't, so I don't. $35, $35, $35. You aren't allowed to be friends with Hesse. You are giving yourself up in exchange for Calm. Now let's just see. If I were to get him to be full annexed, I have 2 votes. I assume that I'm bigger and more powerful and more prestigious than Brunswick. So we're going to try this. He says no at the moment. What about you? You say no at the moment. Can I go push you out? Mr. BB? No, I'll feed them directly. It doesn't cost me anything, it costs my ally stuff. And the ally might only eat some of it, if he's given the option of picking. And then Berg. We become Emperor. We join the Empire. Yes, please, so that we don't get the -50 penalty for not being inside the Empire on future votes. Worth. So that wall was clearly worth it. We got what we wanted. Now ask Cologne to release them again. There you go. They can exist again. Okay. How long till we can annex him? 25 more years. No, it was the air getting Babbling Buffoon. But well spotted, Salar. Quick eyes. Now that we're Emperor, we get all the bonus Emperor manpower. Let's see. Without it, we'd be getting 30k. Because of it, we're getting an extra 40k. So it's more than doubled our manpower rate. We're also almost able to pass one of these. You were going to become our little bitch. I'm no longer hostile towards you. Become my little bitch. You have the exact same color. You both want to go faster? And then one more. Yeah, I can live with that. And you'd both have diamonds if I could give you diamonds and swords, but you can only have one of diamonds or swords, and you guys get to have swords. Doop. I have an IRL friend who actually wants me to get rid of his sword and give him his, give him the diamond instead. Which I suppose I could do. I should do that this evening. Yes, 23 more years and we can start annexing Austria. If we really wanted to be super min-max about it, we'd make him give up these. But I'm not that super min-max about it. The diamond is superior at times. Oh, they're about to suicide into me again. How about you don't? Yeah, and I wouldn't want to... No, I don't think it's that. It's his lazy. He wants to be allowed to be a little bit naughty. It's not that... He wants to be allowed to be a little bit naughty, is what he wants. Whereas if he's a mod, and he's my friend... it's a bit more awkward if he is a little bit naughty. What do we... Oh, someone's saying I also need Istria. Let's look at the map. So we're currently vassalizing Trent. We have this one. This one. I also need that one. But I'm fairly sure that you'll agree to... In a personal union with Milan. Well, thankfully I'm already at war with them, and I now critically want this. I'm not allowed to? Is it because Austria want it? Who wants it? Surely not you. I should probably separate piece out to take it for myself. I can't. It's controlled by no one. So let's go occupy it and separate piece for what I want. Yeah, Austria has a yellow on it. I wanted to know if anyone had a red. I don't need Friuli, but I do need this one. Damn it. Well, let's set this as red now. Okay. His biggest friend is Poland, who's kinda not trivial, but neither are they scary if I'm about to hit Tech 9. Save our Pope points for annexing our people faster. Protestant Poland. Have a strong economy. Yeah, whatever. Stab cost down and improve relations I don't need at the moment. Why are all my people getting stuck? Because of you. Let me through. And you. Let me through. Very good. Get the Istria claim. Nope. Okay, because I already have these claims, it's more expensive. Fair. Re-up with Austria, because we're not that far off of actually starting to integrate him. Let your people go? What? Oh, yes. I'm telling them to let my people go. I'm like, how is this a Moses thing? Pharaoh, let my people go. That'll do. Trust. He might even give in to the threat once we've gotten it. Although I doubt it, because he's a rival. Rivals rarely give in to threats. They're all, I'm your rival! Keep trusting him down. Go past the reform. Even more dip rep. They all still love me. Mostly even enough. Do. Yeah, it's a good one. Dink. Now, will you give me this? I want Istria. Who are you friends with? No, you're giving me Istria. No, France says I won't join. Unacceptable. He's busy finishing off. I gave him a taste for Brittany land, and now he's back for more. Yeah, if he wasn't busy with his own war, he'd come help, so that's fine. We just trust him down a couple of times, and then he'll come help. Do. So twice more trust. And then he'll come join once this is done. He's bigger than Poland all by himself. One more time. Now, has Brittany fled across the seas? No. No, this is the last bit of Brittany. Goodbye, Brittany. Just for you, you've changed the colour? Why? It's fine. I wasn't confusing you two because of your colour. Unless you want to go slower. Pike infantry, yes please. He just pillaged them and then left them alone. Now he says he likes them too much. because I kept mixing you up. I did that once. And that was because I was trying to figure out... No, it wasn't that. It was Solar and someone else. I was mixing up Solar and someone else about... that they come from Barcelona. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh, he really does love them a lot. Well, who else are you friends with? Sienna? I could try and get to war with Sienna somehow. I've blamed you for some of the terrible ideas and vice versa. Okay. Well, it's a speed run, I'm sorry. I'm trying to pay attention here. Silly, done. Not at the name in front of the comment. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Convert them all more quickly. And I was more thinking about another day, not today. There was another day where I definitely mixed up someone about who was the person that came from Barcelona. At least it's color-coded now. So how will I get France in? I could tell them to fabricate on Augsburg. Yes, Austria, fabricate on Augsburg. And that will let me get at him. Milan has annexed his guy. I lucid dream, so a lot of my dreams are extremely good. Yes, please. Split this up and have 2 stacks. Train both. Well, the reason I lucid dream, you say you wish all your dreams were good. The reason I lucid dream is because when I was a little kid, I had reoccurring nightmares about a dinosaur eating me. And I sort of had to learn to lucid dream so that the dinosaur would stop eating me. Sure, I'll give you your cash. If I use a prepare for war, France will join. I've got the points. Prepare for war. He's already distracted with Denmark. Everyone come. Help me with this war. I want Istria. Okay, go get Krakow, and then Krakow leads straight to his capital. We're gonna stomp the Venice? It certainly helps that his troops are all over here. Otherwise, there'd be another 60k troops on my border here. Being a right pain. He's just got one in the middle. In the correct province. The province that actually chokes moving up and down instead of having it in Firenze, where people can walk down the outside edge, which is what they start with. Yeah, he got rid of his capital fort to build a better one. Go him. That's a much more sensible location for a fort. And then there were 3. Okay, head to Krakow. Sorry, head to Waswazwa. You'd rather just have one on Urbino in the capital? I mean, he's having N minus... He's only using 1 fort, whereas you're using 2. He's using 1 fort to choke up and down movement. You're using 2. He doesn't have to spend as much money on it. He's cheap. I want the prestige for being re-upped as the Emperor. Augsburg, I'm willing to let you out. After this fight. Genoa wants my help. He did stay in the Empire. I really don't want to have to fight that. But I guess we're doing it. Everyone. Poland, how about that cash? Thank you. Oh, God. Phew. Are you willing to give me this yet? No, because I don't have a fort here. Now I do. And it's a yes. Corridor. And now it's time to deal with the Ottomans. No, don't go through him. Okay, this looks pretty good. 200 versus 100. I suspect we may be okay. That said, it is still before Tech 12, so his units do still kind of stomp ours. If ever I wanted the prestige, it was when I'm battling the Ottomans. And we could use some cannons. I could definitely use some more of my force limit being used up. Split. Ally ensure that and that. You guys take over this. This goes and saves Vienna. Especially the cannons. Good, you can go block the crossing now. He ran away before we got there because he can see things that he's not supposed to be able to see. Cheating AI. Yeah. It was totally the other war. No, we'll go push you out there. You come down and help out against there. That means these can take a step back. Now you... Well, I don't know what you're going to do. Aside from spawn rebels on my face. Once again, he dodged us because he has magic vision. Oof. But that just means that every single Ottoman unit dies. Thank you. One with the cannons, go get the sieges. That's still a bit early. Whereas I could totally spam out some of these. Take Mr.'s 3 siege pips. Okay. Take Mr. Lots of shock and fire pips to the fight. Yep, we did say he's still before Tech 12, so you got to respect his units. His unit pips. Well, he stupidly let us across the crossing, and I am not above exploiting that. Yeah, 5-4 general. Doesn't hurt either. and Muscovy. Hand it all over to Genoa. I wonder what Genoa's going to do with it. Okay, you want us to bring even more units across? We can do that. They're just gonna take money? Well, then they take money. As long as they torture the Ottomans, what do I mind? They're retreating to over here, so we're actually going to have to bring our units across into Anatolia. Honestly, 12% war score looks a little stupid considering how much of him we've got sieged. Back off to Constantinople. One of you there. One of you there. One of you Trabzond. Bugger. I thought they'd get there in time. Four? What do you mean, 4? There's no way this is 4% war score. Shenanigans. Ow. This guy needs to back off. Yep, he was totally hunting that. New horsey, new cannon. At least he'll have horrendous amounts of devastation from after this. Like, he's going to make so much less money. Goods produced is just going to tank his economy. I already can't tell what it was. Nah, we already can't tell what it was. Oh well. Those of you who saw it, in the brief second that it was there, let me know what it was. It certainly doesn't look like they took any land. Oh yeah, Genoa took a province. He took Kuban. And the Ottomans are taught the might of the HRE, led by glorious Hungary. And I get lots of bonus points for defending the Empire. Yeah, it looks like he helped out. He's got a truce. I don't know why he intervened, but he did. Group split. Where can actually handle this number of troops? Absolutely nowhere. That's as good as it gets. And there, and train, and hopefully you can handle 38. No, sorry, 32. But then 2 more cannons. Yeah, we can find that out. It is not enforced peace, so it must have been great power action, which is weird because I can't imagine that. This would have been Ottomans, France, and me versus him, so I don't know how that works. Maybe he actually used enforced peace and the Ottomans gave in? Or maybe it was some other war. Maybe he's got a truce with that because of the Morocco War? Oh, you think Spain joined on the other side? Yes, he did. He joined on the wrong side. What an ass. Okay, I'd assumed he would join on, you know, the side of not evil. Apparently that was an unreasonable assumption. They're both ready to annex. You have to come first. Or actually not. If I do you now, the other one will be finished in time. My merchants are no longer needed over there. Get down here. Collect, collect. Probably get there and point. Goodbye, Trent. Thank you for playing. Yeah, and the 10-minute cooldown... 10-year cooldown on annexing someone will wear out just as this is about to come off. cooldown as well. So that's perfect. Is everything converted? Just a sec. Yes. Including my subject stuff. Could start threatening to take all of Upper Italy. Idea cost down? I don't think it really matters. It's not like it gives us a policy because we've got 2 dip ideas. That fort actually ended up proving to be useful, so I might let it live. You are not, though. I suspect that Austria will actually take so long to integrate that I'd rather wait until I'm about to click the button. They may well take more than 50 years, Galgamus. I wouldn't be too surprised, even with, like, my dip rep, +2/+2, and the minus 25% cost, and potentially another 10% cost. I would still not necessarily be surprised if he was that big. Maybe I'm overestimating Austria, but better safe than sorry. What does Golden Aging earlier get me? Golden Aging later means I'm absolutely safe to do it. Beyond a question of a doubt. Everyone loves me except you. Go suck up to you for a bit. And then there's that one, if we really want to take the rest of Upper Italy from you. Am I able to click it? No, I would need to unify my culture. Which would mean eating Poland. Which we could do. Our truce with him is up. And we could pay France's debt. Or else just trust, and prepare him for war. $85. 90. No, that's a good idea, Galgamus. I can't click it yet, so I should set it up so that I can click it. 95. Stop training. $100. Have another little look. I want Bessarabia. Give. Thanks, Steam, for letting me know that Emperor's 50% off, but only until the 21st. Well, they like time pressure like that. It's like, buy it now or miss out. And people don't like the idea of missing out. So they buy it now. Heretics. No. Sure. Maybe you want to gift it to a friend. Oh, that's very nice. Even more manpower. Being Emperor isn't enough. Now, how much is it to take what I want? Holy shit, this is going to be just a little bit of possible AE. So how about not the bits that are way over there, that he's accidentally stolen from Bohemia, but the bits that I actually need to take. Okay, and then the other bits if they fit. Why am I able to take these? Oh, because they were parts of my Bohemia claim. For a second I thought it was somehow incorporating the, I don't care, still my Imperial authority. That it was somehow incorporating the, Imperial ban into this. You go there, and then come back here. Ugh. Double ugh. Well, at least they're getting them. Good. And then Litauen. Let's try again. This time we flank him. Go rescue, my friend. And I do still need to do this one. Oh my god, no. No! I accidentally have Milan as a PU. That means I can't take this until I can annex him. Because we've been married for so long, he got my dynasty and instant PU'd. So what do I need to do then? I need to attack someone all by myself and agree to give this up. But they would need to occupy it. I can't do that unless they occupy it. I could get rid of Milan as a whole. That would also work. Yes, or just click the abandon button after the war. Thank you. Thank you. Come home. Come home. And come home. You get to deal with your own rebels. I end up with a shorter truce if I use the abandoned PU, because it gives you the minimum truce rather than the truce of I gave them up as a person length. So yes, it is better. Very much better. Now we might win Saxony as well. Anyway. It's not a baby, it's a wife, so we tolerate it. So 2 more years. I can now use this. I do want Dip Rap Guy. We can use this and this, because I'm so full of Pope points. Speaking of, let's remind the Pope that he should give me even more Pope points. This is the first game in ages where Castile, Aragon, and Naples are all independent people. Well, they were. He's finally getting them. The CBs just last too long. This is 100 years from when he first, you know, from the start date, and he's still got this CV. You know what? I want them to be independent. They just ended the war for nothing? Because I allied them, presumably. Well, it worked, so good. You've got your freedom. Granada's still here. Holding on in Gibraltar. The Rock. Yeah, Granada originally took a nice big chunk out of Castile. Leader died. Assign a different leader, not Mr. 3 Siege Pips. That's the last one. From here, it's all just annex him. That's where all the dip points go now. Muscovy wants to be my friend. Do you hate PLC? Yeah, alright. You're big enough to be worth being a friend. Especially against the Ottomans. December of 32 is the magic month. Apparently I have to take that or I lose innovativeness. And innovativeness is annexation speed, because it's all power cost. Quantity dip gives +1 dip rep, and influence quantity gives attrition for enemies and garrison growth. One of those is a lot better than the other. Restoration of the Union on Bohemia, you say? Oh, you're meant to do that, and then you're meant to get inside the Empire, but I'm already part of the Empire, so it doesn't matter. And then you weaken Austria. Well done, godless gorilla. Hail, Caesar, godless gorilla. What are your orders? Julius Caesar von Habsburg. These need to be ready to fight the Oopals. I don't think I want that fort. T-1 year now. And then the year. Well, with the next year we can go get Burgants. Yeah. We were ready for that. Do 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 do. You must consolidate your family estates. Time to take over the Commonwealth, the Hungarians and Moskva. Extend the borders of Rome beyond what they ever knew. You guys are awesome, thank you. Aww. You're awesome, Godless Gorilla, and I'm happy to have you around. Okay, 2 more months. September. October. Oh, we need another leader here. October. November. No, things do not become Protestant. Absolutely not. December. You think under 20? 23. Seven. Golden Era. Seven years, 2 months. Okay, so not 50. I was being overly conservative. I do spend 11 points a month doing this, though. Just a couple. Okay, what month is our truce with this guy done? September. So, stop your training, get over here. Get over here. Call back, we don't need that. He hasn't allied anyone that matters. Oh, you want me to go do that? 5% more cost. Our beloved heir dies. That's not a good enough, baby. Try again. Excellent, baby. So I want you to give Burgents. You have refused your emperor. Come help. Come help. Come help. Boom. It's not like mill points matter after this war. Boom. It takes like 30 years to lure your AE. Yeah, eventually there's a point where you just have to truce cycle everyone and eat them all. That's all I wanted. I'm not a mean man. You to there. Little guy to there. You to here. Now that did make him bigger. Unfortunately. Dip rep guy is needed again. Come back. I mean, I've had the AI declare on me when I've had 1,000 units with a coalition. I've definitely had that happen. You piss off a 800k unit Ottoman and a couple of others, and they'll say your 1,000 units isn't up to us. And then you live in hell. For a long time, because that Ottoman is not going to be leaving the war quickly. But they're not declaring on you. It's a defensive coalition. If you can use the numbers to tell. So like if we look here, threaten war, how strongly they say strength of coalition is, or relative strength of alliances, lets you know if they're going to declare. If they're below a certain amount of strength, the coalition just goes away because they don't want to draw attention to themselves. Above a certain number, they stick around because they feel like they've got a sort of defense in numbers thing happening. And above another number, they will actively think about declaring on you. If a coalition that big declares, you might as well give them what they want. It would save a lot of micro. It would save a lot of micro. So 4 more years and GG. And a lot of ducats and a lot of headache. It saves a lot of pain. Unnecessary suffering. Seriously? The Ottomans want Kuban again. I accept. Come on everyone, come help. We gotta beat him up once more. He didn't learn his lesson last time. Oh, Russia's decided we're rivals now. I'm like, why can't I call in Russia? Smush. My friends aren't gonna help there. Or at least not help enough. No, guys, you really could stack up on me when we have a favourable terrain fight. Yes, like that. Austria's probably too big to inherit, even with my dip rep. Nope, that is not acceptable. No! Good. Rip manpower. You know what? I'm kind of in the mood to just bash down his capital. And then guard this. I would need the siege to be mine. Okay, done. What the heck? I said assault. Good. Stop the timer. Oh. Ta. We finished annexing Austria. Don. Sorry, steps. Double check. We are definitely hungry. Tick. We started as hungry. Tick. And we own everything in the Hungary areas. Sorry, the Austria areas. This one. This one. This one. And this one. Okay.